It's clear now that Gino is not the man that I thought he was. So, after all this sea of lies, I'm done with this guy. I will never forgive him.
The fight between Gino and Jasmine on 90 Day Fiancé was something else. Everyone was totally shocked. You would think after Jasmine's big win at the Miss Latina International pageant, they would be celebrating, right? But nope, things took a wild turn and turned into a huge argument that really showed how bad their relationship is. Right after Jasmine's big moment, you would expect them to be happy, but instead, everything went downhill fast. The tension had been building for a while, and it all exploded in this crazy confrontation. Gino, who had been cheering Jasmine on during the pageant, suddenly found himself on the receiving end of her frustrations. What started as a simple chat about their future blew up into a massive fight. Stick around because this drama is just getting started. We're going to break down every detail of what happened, how it got to this point, and what it means for Gino and Jasmine going forward.
You don't need to say bad things like
I'm not saying anything bad. Isn't it real? You told me that.
Yeah, just, you don't have to say nasty stuff like that.
Gino and Jasmine's relationship has definitely had its ups and downs. From the start, it's been filled with strong feelings, trust issues, and cultural differences. Gino is this quiet American guy, while Jasmine is a fiery Panamanian woman, and they've always had a tough time finding common ground. They have had their fair share of fights, jealousy, and misunderstandings, often leaving both of them wondering where their relationship is headed. Even with all the drama, they've stuck together, but it's clear that there's been some tension brewing for a while. Jasmine's journey to the Miss Latina International pageant was a big deal for them. For her, it was more than just a competition, it was a chance to chase her dreams. She put in a ton of effort to get ready, working hard on her looks, talent, and confidence. Gino was right there with her, giving her all the support she needed, both emotionally and financially. He really stepped up, even making some sacrifices to help her succeed. For a moment, it looked like they were finally in a good spot, especially after Jasmine won the pageant. But things weren't as good as they seemed. Even after her big win, Jasmine felt like something was off. The issues in their relationship, which had been hidden under the excitement of the pageant, started to bubble back up. Gino, who had been her biggest cheerleader, began to show signs of frustration. He had been carrying the weight of their problems for a while, and it was starting to wear on him. While Jasmine was celebrating her victory, Gino was quietly grappling with their reality. The calm didn't last long, and soon enough, the tension between them flared up again. Things really blew up when they got into a huge argument over what started as a small issue. Jasmine was feeling dissatisfied even after winning, and instead of celebrating, she was frustrated, which totally caught Gino off guard. He couldn't wrap his head around why she wasn't happy, and that confusion turned into a major contention for him. After being patient for so long, Gino finally snapped and started voicing his concerns about Jasmine's attitude, saying she seemed ungrateful of everything he did.
This is the same Gino. You. Just call that bitch, stay with her. Got me sick. It's always the same. It's always the same. You always make me look crazy.
I never said.
Yes, you do. You're always defending that goddamn and you're comparing me to her all the time.
As the argument heated up, it became clear that this was about way more than just the pageant. Jasmine accused Gino of not being supportive enough and not really getting her needs. Then she dropped a bombshell. She claimed Gino had been holding back her immigration paperwork. This revelation shocked Jasmine and took the fight to a whole new level. She was furious, accusing Gino of trying to sabotage her chances of starting fresh in the US. For her, this wasn't just about the paperwork. It felt like a betrayal and a sign that Gino didn't care about her future. But Jasmine didn't stop there. She accused Gino of being controlling and manipulative, saying he was trying to keep her stuck in Panama by refusing to submit her immigration papers. She claimed he was controlling her movements and finances. Jasmine felt like Gino was keeping her passport and limiting her access to money, making it hard for her to see her family or make her own choices. These accusations painted a pretty grim picture of their relationship, leaving Jasmine feeling isolated and powerless. The fallout from these accusations has been tough on both of them. Jasmine, who once saw Gino as her protector, now feels betrayed and trapped. She thinks Gino's actions show there's a bigger problem in their relationship, something deeper than the usual ups and downs.
Jasmine is definitely the most sensitive girl that I've ever been with.
Gino was hurt by Jasmine's accusations. He denied being controlling or manipulative, saying he was just acting out of love and concern for their future. Gino explained that his delay in submitting Jasmine's immigration paperwork wasn't about control. He just wanted to make sure their relationship was strong enough to handle the stress of moving to a new country. He was frustrated that Jasmine saw his actions as mean-spirited, insisting he always had her best interests in mind. Gino painted himself as a supportive partner who's been there for Jasmine and her dreams. Fans of 90 Day Fiancé have also shared their own feelings about this whole situation. A person commented saying Gino was ice-cold chilling with his go see your kids delivery. That's who he has been all along. Another one added, I don't feel bad for either one of them. They used each other. Some viewers really sympathize with Jasmine, thinking she's stuck in a relationship where her needs aren't being met. They argue that even if Gino means well, he has crossed a line into being controlling, especially regarding her immigration status. They see Jasmine's outburst as a totally valid reaction to feeling powerless and betrayed. On the flip side, a lot of people think Gino is getting a bad rap. They see him as a caring guy who's been pushed to his limits by Jasmine's personality and high expectations. These viewers believe Gino's choice to hold off on the paperwork was a practical move based on his worries about their relationship stability, not an attempt to control Jasmine. They think Jasmine's accusations are an overreaction, stemming from her own insecurities and mistrust. Despite the drama, Gino is all in on making things work. He really wants to move past this fight and tackle their issues together. His commitment to Jasmine and their future shines through as he faces these challenges head-on instead of bailing. He has made it clear that he loves her and hopes they can rebuild their trust and move forward. But it's not just Gino under the microscope. Jasmine's behavior is also a hot topic. Her intense emotions have been a great theme on the show. During the argument, she really let loose, showing her anger and frustration in a way that some viewers thought was a bit much. This has led us to wonder if her reaction was justified or if it came from deeper insecurities about her future with Gino.
You never look at me that way! You never made me feel desire! I've never walked away from this scenario, but I cannot take it. I just can't.
Looking back, it's clear this isn't the first time Jasmine has lost her cool. She tends to react strongly when her sense of security is challenged, especially in her relationship with Gino. Fans are also speculating about Jasmine's motives. Some believe her anger is totally justified, stemming from real fears about her future and security in the relationship. They argue that her frustration is a natural response to feeling controlled by someone she loves. Others think her outburst is more about her own insecurities and fear of being abandoned. They suggest her intense reaction might come from anxiety about her place in Gino's life and her future in America. The aftermath of the fight was just as dramatic. Jasmine stormed off, leaving Gino to deal with the fallout. The tension was thick as he was left alone to think about what just happened and what it meant for their relationship. What started as a disagreement over Jasmine's unhappiness has turned into a much bigger issue. But what do you guys think about the fight between Gino and Jasmine? Do you see a path forward for this couple, or is this the beginning of the end for them? I would love to hear your thoughts, so make sure to drop a comment, and if you're as hooked on this show as I am, be sure to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and hit that notification bell so you don't miss out on any of the recent updates we have coming your way.